Hi guys. We got knives. So you might be wondering
what we're doing
and why we're dressed like this. Well, if you listen to 21 Pilots, you might know who we are. Other than that, we're not going to tell you. So today we're in our Halloween costumes and we're going to be carving some pumpkins and answering some questions about the LGBTQ community that you guys sent in. Stab, stab, stab. I'm already stabbing it.
That's a bad idea.
I know.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop the top out of this.
Yeah.
Continue.
And so right here we have some questions, and I'm gonna pull up the video as well to check the actual comments. We have some questions from Jenny, 21 Pilot sign. Like that's literally her username, Jenny, and a 21 Pilot symbol. So thank you for that, and also thanks to Hannah for asking what our favorite kind of cheese is. Mine's cheddar. What's yours?
I like Cheshire.
Cheshire what now?
Cheshire.
What's that?
It's
gonna be the choppiest pumpkin of all time.
I can't get this off.
Probably did it wrong because you're dumb. Alright. So our first question is, any advice for kids who might come out? Who want to come out, I'm guessing is what you mean?
Yeah.
So, well, my advice is, I'm really lucky because I came from like I come from a super accepting family, and I have very accepting friends because a lot of them are gay, and, you know, we're all chill. But my advice to people...
I literally can't get this out. Hold on, I'm getting the big knife. Let's see if that helps.
My advice to people who might be scared to come out, only do it if you feel safe. If you feel 100% safe, if you're not going to get thrown out of the house. And I know it sucks, but you might not be able to if you're not safe.
Yeah, it's really not a good idea to come out if you're not in a safe place. Oh, right, I need to be sitting down.
Your safety is the most important thing, so that's my advice. Be safe, and 9 times out of 10, you'll be okay.
Yeah. I'd only have, like, slightly more whatever, which is just because my dad is, like, really Christian. Grew up on the hill of a church, you know, all that good shit.
No, seriously, he did. He lived at the bottom, like, a church was on a hill, he was at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
Not even joking. My pumpkin is, like, bleeding.
That's typically what pumpkins do. So, mine has black all over it.
Oh, by the way, this is not racist. If you don't watch 21 Pilots, this isn't racist.
This is a thing. So I kind of wanted to come out even though I knew my dad wasn't going to be, like, totally chill with it. Because I just felt like it was, you know, time.
And keep in mind, her dad is not abusive. Her dad is not any of that. She was safe.
I was safe, I just wasn't, you know,
he wasn't exactly, you know, all the way chill with it, but she wasn't, like, you know, getting thrown out of the house.
Yeah. So it's just kind of a thing where it's sort of like, even though...
Oh, I got some leverage there.
Even though... I already got mine off, bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm taking time with mine. Oh my god. Want to show them the inside of that shit?
I will when I'm done.
You want a spoon?
No, it's cool.
Okay.
I enjoy this.
Too cool for spoons. Oh yeah, I got mine off faster. Or like... Okay, never mind.
Anyways. Sorry, I'm sick. My advice is, if you don't have, like, fully accepting parents, but, you know, you still want to come out and you're in a safe place, then if you really don't mind, you know, like, some awkward conversations, I really think it's not gonna be that big of a deal. My dad's like, we're supposed to go to therapy and stuff like that so we can learn to accept it and all that. So you know, you kind of learn to work things out as you go along, and it really just, it all depends on your situation.
Okay, next question. Any advice for sexually confused kids? Well, hey, you're talking to one right here. So you pretty much know you're gay, right?
It's a little more complicated than that, but you know.
I'm paraphrasing.
Yes.
Anyway, advice. My advice is, there is no need to put a label on your sexuality. It's really, you love who you love. You know, you fall in love with one specific person, they're a guy, you're a girl, that's great. You fall in love with one specific person, they're a girl, you're a girl, that's great. Sexuality is very fluid, and it's very adaptive, and it's not something that you have to put a label on, but if you really want a label, figure out your own label. Make your own label. And if you like guys and girls, but, you know, you're still kind of confused, just say, for now, you're bisexual. But
you can always change your label, kind of is the point. Like,
it is never set in stone, ever. Yeah. Even when you're 60 and you're married, you're just like, oh, hey, I'm gay. Oh, wait, no. I don't fucking know. Just be in the retirement home being like, yeah, Gladys, I don't know, and it's not your business, so...
So yeah,
Be the sexually confused 80-year-old. That's cool.
be the sexually confused 80-year-old. That's what we want from you.
Yeah. I didn't make a
Made
good.
that really small.
I didn't make a good lid. Although he has a little hat, so I'm gonna get a spoon. But for now, you can give advice. Any advice for dealing with homophobia or hate?
Ooh, that's a tough one, you know. See, I'm not exactly the best person to ask about this kind of thing because.
See the cat.
Okay, I'm not exactly the best person to ask about this kind of thing because hate is kind of never been a thing that really bothers me. So if you're the kind of person that hate bothers, it really, that's kind of something that I don't have a lot of experience with. It's more like, to me, it's always just been a thing of, they're ignorant. They're not stupid, they're not hateful, they're just ignorant, and they probably don't understand, like, what really is happening. And
I mean, some of them are stupid and
well,
hateful.
some of them are stupid.
But like she's saying, there's a lot of people who are just ignorant. They're not educated on this, and they were raised in a way that makes it seem like, you know, there's only one lifestyle you can have, and there's only one gender or sex you can love, and it's depending on what it is. If it's in real life, and you know, it's a person who's just, you know, calling you mean names or saying, you know, this is a sin, you walk away.
Just let it roll off your shoulders. It's not a big deal.
And I know
you are loved. You love you.
We love you so much. And that is kind of like generic advice, you know, let it roll off your shoulders, but that's what you gotta do. And there is always the option of, you know, like, calmly trying to say, you know, explain it. But if that's not working and it's falling on deaf ears, walk away. Just walk away. And I have more experience with this, dealing with online hate. You know, people just bullshitting you in YouTube comments, you know, saying transphobic crap or whatever. That's even easier. You just delete their comment, or you just literally click off the whatever.
Report it.
It's so easy. Internet, super easy. You just ignore that shit and report it, because, you know, you can actually delete what people say on the internet, which is great. In real life, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck, but you kind of have to develop a shell about it. You can't let it get to you, because that's just going to affect your life in negative ways, and you are so important, and you really are. That sounds like a cheesy Tumblr quote, but you are so important and so loved.
You do matter.
And there's no possible reason that you should leave this world just because of some jackass who doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. So that's my advice for that.
Hashtag deep.
And then
hashtag deep in the pumpkin.
Okay, and a couple more. One was specifically for transgender people. Any advice for, like, transitioning? Well, I am not a trans person, and neither is she. So this is definitely, we're not.
Ooh, got a thing. Check out Transactive.
Oh yeah, free binders.
Transactive.com. Free binders.
Free
under
binders.
19.
Oh yeah, under 19, under age 19. So that's that, and yeah, to that.
I'll link it in the description.
Yeah, and since we are transgender, you know, people are going through that, don't consider us, you know, experts. Do not make us your first choice for information, but, like, we have some knowledge of it, and what I'd say...
Some trans friends.
Yeah, and emotionally what I'd say is, dysphoria-wise, this is really hard to deal with, because I don't know what you're going through, but all I'd say is, it doesn't matter what you feel, because who you are is who you are, and that's not going to be taken away by what genitals you were born with. That's not...
There's a difference between sex and gender, by the way.
Let's make that very
sex
clear.
does not determine your gender.
For people who are like, you know, there's only two genders, I'm gonna get...
First of all, there's 3 sexes, by the way.
I'm gonna get, like, a little bit of an iffy topic here.
I'm gonna go... Will you grab me a spoon?
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Gender is completely... Let me just rant for a
Yes.
second. Gender is completely societal. It's what is in your mind. It is what is in your heart. It is not your body. Gender can be whatever you want it to be, so there's about 1 billion different genders. Sex, there's 3 of them. Boy, girl, and
Intersex.
intersex. That. So, for all you assholes that say there's 2 genders, no, there's not. Anyway, I'll get you a spoon in a second. Where did my spoon go?
I stole it.
Oh, you stole my spoon. She stole my spoon.
She stole my spoon.
So that's the topic of dysphoria, because you are who you are. No matter what you feel, no matter what your body looks like, you are completely valid. And if you're a boy, you're a boy. Okay? That's not going to change because of what you look like. And hopefully you have people in your life who respect that. and you use your pronouns correctly.
We will always use your correct pronouns, by the way. If we use wrong pronouns, correct us and we will use them.
You know,
Don't be afraid to say, hey, I'm actually
because
not.
like I am not a scary person. She is not a scary person. We're kind. We love you.
I know I have a black neck right now, but I swear I'm nice.
Well, on the and then on the topic of physical wise, like, you know, going through the transition if you want that. Like we said, there's a website for free binders. Bind responsibly. You know, like if you're running, don't wear it.
I know it's hard and it can definitely cause dysphoria, but there's
it's
so
not
many
safe.
instances where you really shouldn't wear a binder. It's really not safe. And
Do not exercise in a binder. Keep it at a reasonable, like, you know, tightness. Like, don't crush your ribs.
don't wear it for more than 8 hours.
You
Don't
know,
sleep in it.
Yeah, that.
Please don't sleep in it. That's really bad.
Be safe. And then there's also, you know, if there's packing and there's, like, you can do whatever, as long as you're safe, do what you want to make you feel more like who you really are, because there shouldn't be anyone stopping you from doing that. And if you want to, like, go do the full procedure, but you have parents who will not let you do that,
Wait till you're 18 and they
I'm sorry.
control you.
I'm sorry, but that is what you're gonna have to do. It's a waiting game, and it sucks. It sucks so much, but it's so worth it.
I feel like we haven't talked enough about trans girls. I'll also link a thing in the description on a thing that I saw, because I don't know as much about trans girls because I don't have as many friends that are trans girls.
I only have like
But
friends who are trans guys.
I will link a thing in the description about a bunch of information that I found. So go check that out.
We care
too.
about you both. We just know more about
We
trans
have
guys.
we have less information.
Hair's getting on my face. It's like dry and crackly. Okay, and then so that's what we can have to say on that.
Okay, really fast, I gotta explain. We lost some of the footage that we had at the end, so we finished carving the pumpkins. I had already taken off all my stuff, so that's why all of this is gone. And so we are just gonna reveal the pumpkins. Enjoy.
And here we go. So I would say we took a while on this, but basically we just fucked up some pumpkins. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! So mine's got a little robot mouth and 2 scars, one done well and one that looks like the Joker when at him with a machete. And what about yours?
Mine has 1 tooth because I accidentally cut out the other one. And it's just very basic, plus this scar. Guess who did the scar on Jane's pumpkin?
They're flawed, but we love them.
They're beautiful.
So that was that. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to click like and subscribe, check out our other videos, all that good stuff. You know how YouTube works.
This might be the best one that we've had so far.
Yeah, certainly creative, sort of.
Oh, stole this from Markiplier. Don't know if we got that in there either. I'll link the video.
If you know
And
what...
also I stole the LGBT questions from Connor. So I'll link that below too.
If you guys know what our costumes are, comment those below, obviously. And
I just look like an emo kid now instead of
Yeah.
like I'm an actual thing.
now you just look like how you usually look on a regular day.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, well, if you enjoyed that, do all that stuff. I'm Jane, this is Anna. We're Bullshit. We make videos every Sunday. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!